Hi everyone, Arlene Caffrey here, and I've got another tutorial for you guys today. This one is one of my favorite transitions to the floor. It is a back arch slide. It's a really awesome beginner move that makes you look like you've got a really super flexible back, and it's achievable for all levels, even if you don't have the most flexible back in the world. There's a few easy ways to really maximize and get the most from this move to make it a really impressive transition to the floor. So I'm going to break it down and add in some tips and hints where you can watch your form and to make sure you're getting the most out of the movement. You can do it with or without heels. So let's grab a pole and we'll get started. So with the back arch slide to the pole, I'm going to start first demonstrating on my right hand side. I'm going to get in nice and close to the pole with my hip in front of the pole, as you can see. Inside armpit wrapped around, hand nice and low, outside hand on top in a strong hold position. If you're not familiar with strong hold position, it means you need to pull your shoulders back and down so we're engaging from the lats, and you want to elevate nice and high onto your toes. I'm wearing heels, so I'm going to extend through my ankles to lift the stiletto point of my shoes off the ground. When you're first starting out, I do recommend that you keep your heels flat on the floor so that you can distribute the weight more evenly. We can focus on extension through the ankles later. So, just to give you a different view, you can see the pole is nice and close to my hip, inside armpit wrapped around, outside hand on top. I'm going to start the movement leading with my head, and I want it to trickle all the way down through my spine. So you want to start with keeping your legs as straight as possible for this move to get the maximum curve in your back. So with the outside hand, I'm going to reach up and over, making a pretty pose. I'm going to look at my fingers as I drop my head back. From here, my chin goes back. I'm pushing my chest towards the ceiling as I bend back through my spine. I'm going to push my hips forward and I'm going to keep my legs straight. From here, I'm going to go back as far as I can, as my flexibility will allow me to. Keep looking down at the floor or look at your fingers if you can see them. Once I've gone as far as I can go, I'm going to bend my knees slightly, but I'm still leading with my head, and my hand is going to be the first thing that touches the floor. So back of the hand to the floor. When your head is coming, tuck your chin under. That way you don't land weird on your neck. Chest comes down, back comes down, and hips come down. Everything one thing at a time, nice and smooth to the floor. I'm just going to come up again so that you can have another look. This one I'm going to talk about extending through the ankles, which is something that you can pay attention to, especially if you're pole dancing in heels, to make your shapes look much bigger and to make the shoes more of a feature rather than just an accessory. We can make the most by putting the weight forward in the ball of the foot and shifting the weight forward onto the platforms rather than just staying flat-footed, so to speak. If you're not wearing heels, of course, I recommend that you point your toes and all the weight is going to be on the ball of your foot. Heels are nice and high. So again, back to the start position. Hip around the pull, inside armpit wrapped around, nice and tight. Pull your shoulders down, strong hold position. Leading with the outside hand. Hand goes back, looking at your fingers, head goes first, trickling down through your upper back, to the chest, and towards the lower back. From here, you can see I'm going to extend my ankles, pushing the weight forward onto the front of my shoes. My legs stay as straight as possible. When I can't go any more, I'm going to slide my hand down a little bit, let my knees bend naturally. I'm going to keep on pushing those hips forward. Don't let the hips drop. Push them as high as you can. Back of the hand first, head, chest. And trickling down through the spine to get your hips on the floor. One more time, really quickly, and on the other side to give you a different view. Feet nice and wide. If you find that you can't balance with this trick as well, check that your feet are not too close to the base of the pole. You can walk them forward more, that way you're getting a wider bridge, so to speak, and you have more balance. Also have your feet nice and wide, that will help you to balance here as well and to get a more comfortable bend in your back. By all means, if you're super flexible and a contortionist, you can do it with legs closed, but I definitely recommend feet nice and wide, and especially if you're wearing heels to help you maintain that balance to your ankles, which is super important. So from here we go. So hand leading, eyes leading, head, neck, chest,
Relevate, push your ankles forward. Hips keep on pushing up throughout the entire movement until I'm all the way down.
So that is your basic back arch slide to the floor. I'm going to show you a more advanced version in a future tutorial, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, please keep up to date on our website, irishpoledanceacademy.com/blog for more tutorials, and follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. Thanks very much. Bye.